These verses swirl with youth voices I have heard. They are breaths that are Caribbean born. The ability to hear is a gift given. So listen.
As the pandemic reigned, it proved that the paint is not waterproof. Problematic strains of past pain started pushing through. With climate change, poverty, and crime, youth will often find rage to express the harshest truths. We have approved the sustenance of silenced youth. So listen.
As 60% of our region's citizenry, do you know our reality?
22%. That's how many youths are significantly affected by poverty.
25%. That's how many youths are unemployed with fewer vacancies to transform their dreams into reality.
So, as you join to discuss our future, we want you to ensure the remedies you prescribe foster equal opportunity, no matter our geography, gender, education, or bodily ability.
In case you didn't hear or see, the future is in the voices of those who speak, so listen. When a youth opens mouth, there is a vortex that glistens with hope. It is a scope on possibilities, a spout of rapidly transforming realities. But when doubt becomes the major force, then the system shuts down the vortex by cautioning innovative dreams with bureaucracy and outdated policies. Many youth pause or pivot their cause.
Someone start up a startup for Caribbean thinkers to spark up their potential into fire. Stop treating a 9-to-5 as the peak to which a youth coming out of school could aspire to. There is a fire tool in indigenous creativity, and at times, no need for a university degree, so leaders decree the enabling environment for such opportunity to be viable, where we revise intelligence to include dexterous hands, whether covered in craft or grease. Even if scrolling through TikTok is your niche, too many calls to unlearn. It's time to unteach and consider who exactly the policies are targeted to reach. This is not the regular flu of complaint.
This is a contagious cry, and it
will
will change.
Do you know us? We are trailblazers and in the trenches workers, giving our all to the sustainable development of our nations.
Can you see us? We are invested. We are ready to fight against social, environmental, and economic impediments.
Can you hear us? Now more than ever, we need to innovate, diversify, and digitalize our economies so that this and future generations can access opportunities, clean energy, food security, and technology, whether we live in indigenous communities or in the city.
Are you listening? We are not begging for a handout. We are asking to stand out, so listen.
Allow us to grow before we grow old here. Allow us to repay student debts before we grow gray hair. Allow us to access assets to own before we grow frail here.
Give us a fair part of the playing field so we could sow here, grow here, reap here, and be here.
We want to live in a region where our lifespan is not determined by our address. We want to boldly prioritize health and mental wellness.
We want peace and peace of mind, knowing that when we wake, we have dreams to chase.
Within all of us is the power to innovate and instigate solutions to our problems, leading transformational change in our society.
The earlier we are exposed to innovation, the more likely we are to create our own solutions, which will have major economic, cultural, and social impacts in the region. So, let's work together to ensure education for innovation and innovation for education.
Create a dedicated fund for innovation and ensure safe spaces where we're comfortable to speak up, no matter how unconventional our creations.
Ensure we are all equipped with the toolkits and recognized qualifications to drive change more efficiently, no matter our chosen occupation.
And lastly, don't wait until there is international acclamation to celebrate those who work tirelessly to create solutions. recognition and representation allow future generations to have bold aspirations. As social actors, leaders, policymakers, development stakeholders, we call on you to create the frameworks and policies that ensure inclusion and cater to our diverse intersectional realities.
To reinforce the importance of decent work, our social protection, and the preservation of our rights.
So disenfranchisement will be a thing of the past, and prosperity will light our future path.
We want access.
We want change.
We want action.
So listen.
The sound of prosperity has a Caribbean rhythm. Move with it. It is full of youthful pride. So listen.